Joe Satriani says make an emotional connection to the mode kind of thing. So obviously you feel something when you hear it, which is fantastic. I think that's why I like the Lydian mode so much, because it's major, but it's got a bit of a majestic vibe. But anyways, look, we're talking about Dorian. Some notes are like a signifier that, hey, we're in Dorian. And for me, and this could be different for you, but for me, the B note says, over the D Dorian, the B note kind of signifies, hey, we're in Dorian. So basically, when I hear Dorian, no matter who's playing it, because it's a big one for rock and metal, and you know, like Eddie Van Halen would use Dorian, George Lynch, Joe Satriani, all those guys use Dorian. It's basically, to me, it's just a little bit cooler than just normal pentatonic blues, or you can even think of it as like pentatonic blues with, like, you know, what, an extra 2 notes or something. I don't know. Over the top. Here's what I think of. If you could bend a B to a C, I mean, God, I've done that on so many videos. It's not even funny. To the point where I've been made fun of. Another thing I like to do is alternate picking starting on a downstroke. You can play that over, you know, a D minor thing, and if it sounds good, it's most likely Dorian. If it doesn't, then it might be minor, which is only 1 note off. Then I think I said that in the first clip. Minor is here. Dorian is here. A lot of people say to me, well, Doug, okay, you've showed me C Ionian, you showed me D Dorian, and, you know, D minor pentatonic obviously works over a D Dorian because it's a minor, it's based off a minor chord. What do I do? Well, the one thing you don't want to do is nothing, because if you're playing a guitar solo and nothing's coming out, that's really, really bad. You've got 5 boxes of the pentatonic scale, which will get you anywhere, and I suggest you might want to look into nailing the 5 pentatonic boxes, because, especially for improvising, you know, some nights are good nights, some nights there's going to be massive brain farts and you're going to get lost or be playing out of key, and it's just good to lock into the pentatonic and to at least get you back onto the path so you can start opening up and doing some wild stuff, if that's what you want to do. So I'll try a bit of improv. I'm not having the best guitar day, so. If you're new to this and you don't really know what to play and whatever, just stick with D minor pentatonic, and when you feel like it, you know, bust a little bit, try to move into D Dorian, even if it's just a couple notes. You slide into C Ionian. Now, just because you're playing C Ionian doesn't mean it's now, you're using the C Ionian shape, but the background is telling you it's D Dorian. You know what I mean? You might be playing C major scale starting on a C note, but we're in a different key, baby, and it's D minor. So it's gonna sound Dorian. It's always hard to explain modes, so hopefully I'm doing a semi-decent job. If not, watch other people explain modes and Google modes. And then one day when you're driving down the street, it'll all just sink in and you'll be like, oh my God. I don't know of anybody who's heard about modes that has got it on the first, you know, read through or listen to, unless you're a fucking freak, and I don't think there's tons of dudes that are. So don't beat yourself up, you know what I mean? Just, it's gonna take a while, and that's fine. That's what it's a learning process. Everybody's, you know, it's a uphill battle that continues. I'm sure Holdsworth has his bad days. Doubt it, but fuck.